So, still no help from anyone. Still ignored by my father, by my former family and former friends, and former colleagues, and people in law enforcement that are supposed to be helping on this. My whole body is vibrating, and they're hitting my crotch, and they keep trying to hit my pancreas, and I have no idea if that thing can actually cause a pancreas to swell. So they've done this before when they're like, we're trying to give you pancreatitis. And it's like, I have no fucking idea if it can do that. They can fucking cause a heart attack. They can fucking electrocute you and bring you to your knees. It can crush you and feel like someone's jabbing you and literally push down on you and literally push you like to the side. To some extent, it's not like someone's shoving you and like you lose control, but like it can literally like speed you up. It can literally like sway you when you're walking down the street. It can cause you to walk at a diagonal unless you walk against it with some effort. They are constantly hitting me here, and I'm trying to fall asleep. I was literally like on the verge of falling asleep. I've been kept up all night, and I was trying to like cover it here, and then they're zapping me here. So I'm like, I have to shift over, and they start zapping me here. So I gotta get over. They start zapping my dick, and so I've got to do this. Right now, my feet are vibrating like a motherfucker. This is not in my head. I can sort of dodge it like that, but they can track it really well. There. It's moving around a lot. It's like, oh, for a second there, my feet stopped vibrating. Now they're just vibrating a little bit. I sit there and they raise it up, and like the whole fucking body vibrates, and they've been hitting my head, and I've been holding my other hand like this. And if I do it here, then they hit here. If I move it, they hit here. They're still fucking hitting the center of my head now, and they're moving it around. They're like hitting it at different angles. It hurts like a motherfucker. It hurts like a motherfucker, and they're dodging around real quick. But I can still get a few of those. Oh, my hand felt something there. Oh, arm's getting something there. My feet are now they're increasing it again. So now I feel it like up my legs somewhat. Now they're vibrating my crotch. Now they're still hitting me in the area where my pancreas is. I feel a crushing sensation here. Now it's there. Now it's there. Feels, and now they're adding the cold temperature to it. Didn't feel cold before, now it feels cold. Now it's like makes my hand feel cold now, and it's not the AC. It's like it's different. It's an electric cool. It's on an air cool. And I do this, and it's like they just keep moving it, and they keep getting in different parts of my head, and they're still hitting me in the pancreas area. And they're still vibrating my feet and my crotch. And now they're hitting my knees. Now they're still pounding on my head. Feels like someone's like doing like that. Like knocking on my head. It hurts like a motherfucker. I'm not imagining that. I can feel a force pushing down on my hands. And now I feel like the same pain that I felt in my head, I feel it on my hand. My head is blocked somewhat. They're still hitting it. So I don't know if that's the same beam. Now they're hitting me on the head right here. Now my forearm hurts. And it feels a vibration or a pounding or a pulsation. And my hand hurts too. Like instantly my hand hurts there. Now it doesn't hurt. Now my shoulder hurts. And my feet are still getting vibrated like a motherfucker. And my crotch is still getting vibrated. And they're still hitting me right here in the pancreas area. Put my hand here, it feels like my hand's getting crushed. It feels like something's like shoving down constantly on it. And more than that, it feels it's deeper than that, and it feels, you feel it kind of all over the hand. Even if you do a fist like this, you feel something pushing against this part of the fist, and if it's towards the beam, and it just feels like your fist is being crushed or something. It's hard to explain. It's like a crushing sensation, It's not just, but you still feel force pushing against it, and they're still doing it. They're still vibrating my legs or my feet, and now it's going up my legs a little bit. They're still vibrating my crotch. So I can put my hand here, and now I feel a vibration around my hand and on my lower abdomen area. And I can do this. So I feel something hitting my hand now, coming from this direction. And just a few, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago, they were like shocking the side of my body that was laying against the mattress. And I was like reaching over and like cupping my hand over the edge of the mattress, and I was feeling something hit it, but it was like, I don't know if it was one beam going back and forth or more than one, but I couldn't block it entirely or at all. I don't even know that was the same beam, and it hurt. It caused like the whole left side to hurt. So no one's helping. I think it's a fucking mental illness. I think they believe me now, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And if you guys don't believe me, like, I'm like, I don't know what, like, it's like, ugh, like what the fuck?